how to be 5 times more likely to achieve your plans over the next 90 days, and also how to set more ambitious plans in the first place. So the first thing to understand is that when we set goals or plans, we have to follow the 3 P's rule, which is they need to be personal, as in I. They need to be present tense, as in I am or I'm doing, so present tense. And they need to be positive, so as in I earn such and such amount, or I weigh such and such amount, rather than I'm going to lose such and such an amount of weight. So personal, positive, present tense. You then need to visualize yourself achieving those plans or goals. So actually put yourself in the picture of having achieved them and see yourself there, and actually feel it with emotion. So actually feel as if you're in the picture and you've actually, say you're feeling happy and contented or excited or satisfied or whatever that feeling is to have achieved those goals. And you need to say to yourself over and over again, I am this, or I earn that, or I am doing this. They're called affirmations. And that's another way of getting the image of you having achieved these goals into your subconscious mind. Because once it's in the subconscious mind then drives your behavior and keeps you on the lookout for opportunities and connections, etc., that will help you achieve your goals. It's called the reticular access mechanism in your brain. Right. The other thing that works is to actually picture yourself having achieved the goal, and then to look back from there at what you did to get there. So you say, the reason I am here today is because and then you say all the things that you did, and that way you look back at all the things you've achieved rather than from now looking forward to all the obstacles that stand in your way. So that's a really powerful way. And then the other thing is, this is how you set ambitious goals. So you should have goals in all areas of your life. I think there's about 7 or 8 major areas. You should have them for various time periods, and you should have at least one huge exciting goal which is so big and exciting that it keeps you motivated. And that might be a huge goal where you only then set smaller sub goals where you make steady progress towards it. You might never get there, but you'll get closer and closer to this huge goal. And the bigger and huger it is, the more exciting it is. Brian Tracy says, if you had something that you wanted to achieve that you absolutely knew you couldn't fail, what would it be? And that's the goal that you want. Now, having done all of that, the best way then to achieve your goals is to say you're going to do it, and that gives you something like a 10% chance of doing it. To say you're going to do it and tell someone you know, like, and trust that you're going to do it makes it up to something like a 40 or 50% chance. But to say you're going to do it and develop a plan, tell someone you know, like, and trust that you're going to do it, and then ask to be held accountable to report back on your progress, that makes it something like 95%, so more or less certain that you'll actually do it, which means that you're 5 times more likely to do it if you say you're going to do it and you make a plan and you tell someone you know, like, and trust, and you ask to be held accountable. And that's why being part of a mastermind group works, because if you're in a mastermind group, that's exactly what happens. You encourage each other to set ambitious, exciting goals, and then you hold each other accountable, which means you're much more likely to do what you say you're going to do. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, have a look at bernardkeeby.com. There's some instructional videos on there, and there's a free offer. And if you'd like to engage in any sort of conversation on this, that if you're interested in mastermind groups, we can have a chat about it. I hope you found that useful. Thanks very much for watching today.